What's up guys, Chris at Dentless Touch back again with another paintless dent repair video. As you probably saw, we have a pretty large amount of damage on the right rear door of this brand new Nissan Altima. So me and Dave are debating whether we should take off the door or not. It is Friday. We don't like to do these massive repairs on Friday because we have 3 or 4 other appointments plus the walk-ins coming in. But we're gonna try to get this done within the time frame that the customer wants to pick up the car. So let me show you our plan of attack and hopefully we can get this car out today.
What's up guys? Well, hopefully you guys aren't sick of seeing my face on the camera now. So what we're actually going to be doing is starting this repair. You're probably going to see some footage of the B-roll here of what the inside of this panel looks like. There is actually really good access to this entire damage. Kind of like on a couple previous videos, recently the Porsche Macan, we actually had great access on that interior panel as well. So pulled this one off. We're going to go ahead and get started. You can see the interior brace there that was actually stamped on the outside of the skin from the impact through this B-roll here. So actually what we're going to do is go ahead and start to kind of assess where this metal is kind of moving. Start knocking down some of these crowns, moving this metal in some sort of direction, and kind of just start assessing as we go along. Just because we're moving so much metal throughout this panel, it's going to be a lot of stopping, reassessing, knocking back down, reassessing, and kind of this back and forth process that we're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and let's get started. As you'll actually see probably in some of this before footage here, the damage and the quarter panel are both damaged. The customer stated that he only wants the door fixed. He's not worried about the quarter panel damage. So in the after video, when we go ahead and show you that, you probably are going to see some damage within the quarter panel. We just wanted to let you know that the customer stated he did not want that fixed, and this repair is strictly going to be focused on the rear passenger door on this Nissan Altima.
How's this metal moving so far?
Some areas are moving, some areas aren't. You know, right now we're just testing it out. This is the blending hammer that I sell on the website. And I just put it's kind of paint protection film over top of it. We now sell that too if anybody's interested. But it gives it a unique feeling against the panel. Doesn't leave as many marks when the area is kind of tight, the metal's tight. So right now we're just feeling around the entire panel to see what moves, what's not, and that gives me an idea of what's bound up, what should I actually push first. So I'm just seeing what crown actually moves. Crazy thing is you can tell from the tone of the hammer what's going on. Right here seems like there's nothing bounding it up, but right here it's tight. And if you can see, it's also leaving a little divots, so that tells me something is bounding it up as far as metal movement. So I'm gonna focus a little bit higher up and just give this metal some direction. So when we push, there's actually metal there that will come back into the panel. push now. I'm done beating this thing down. Let's remove that. See the touch-up? I'm gonna just completely remove it. Hopefully he left it in the car and I'll reapply it. So my plan of attack right here, what I would do is this has a possibility or is possible stretched right now. And so what I would do is pull everything up around it and then knock down these highs. And again, it's all how this metal is moving. I'm not worried about this area or anything right here. If I can't get this right, then the whole repair is pretty much done. And Dave, I believe, spoke on that anyway. So this is the area I'm focusing on. I think Dave's gonna take this repair on. I got a lot of paperwork to do and customers coming in, but I just wanted to jump in the video.
So right now, guys, what I'm using is actually the VIP 2.0. This is just really to pinpoint a lot of these super sharp highs, just trying to see what moves, what's holding tension, where there's actually a brace, where there's not. So that's what you're gonna be kind of seeing right now, flip-flop between hammers and knockdowns. Just really trying to see where this metal's moving so we can get a good assessment on where to actually start pushing and where to relieve pressure, where pressure is actually being held, how to release that. So right now it's just assessment of the entire panel, just kind of seeing what is gonna go where. And as you guys can see, I'm actually standing on something. And why I'm doing that is because I have to actually put this light parallel to the damage up top here. It runs in a direction, and it's actually running from left to right. So what that means, I actually have to put my light parallel with the damage so I can look on top and see what's actually high within the panel. So what that allows me to do is actually be higher than the actual damage, look down at it through the reflection of the light, and knock down those crowns evenly. All right, guys, so we're in the middle of this repair now. Pretty much the main driver, what I've been using right now is this blend ratcheting tool going in through the window. What that's allowed me to do is actually push on each side of this brace to bring up the metal around the actual stamping of this crease or high spot, this diagonal high spot in the middle of it. So what I'm doing, because there's a point within this whole panel here and it's a crease, it's diagonal, I actually have to push and relieve tension on each side of that entire crease, and then I'm able to actually knock it back down flat. So that's just what we're doing now. There are two big, really nasty high spots within this damage just from the initial impact. Those you will actually see in the video and probably at the end of the repair, just because they were actually stamped and manipulated the actual paint on the panel itself. So you'll see me go ahead and knock those back down flat, but you may still see a little bit of scuff within them or within the actual panel, just in that area. But other than that, everything's going really smooth. We're about probably about 2.5, 3 hours in now, and it's looking really good. So I'm gonna get back to it. What's up guys, Dave here with Dentless Touch. If you guys are interested in learning paintless dent repair, there's going to be a link in the description below, or head to our website at www.dentlesstouch.com. Now back to the video. Wow, what a repair. This Nissan Altima was definitely a challenge for us. Something that we thought maybe was gonna take about 4 to 5 hours. At least that's what I, as a master technician, kind of allotted for. Ended up taking 7 to 8. We're actually delivering the car right now to the customer. Super pleased with the repair. You'll actually see some of the aftershots here. Very limited on time. We actually told the customer kind of later through the day that, hey, we're gonna be taking a little bit longer. There were some obstacles in this repair that I think were a little bit unexpected. The tension between the brace and the outside skin was very tight, to say the least. There was a lot of tension throughout the entire panel just due to the initial impact. And so with the bracing, stamping the skin, with the crowning within the panel, with the sound deadening and glue that was holding the brace to the panel, there was a lot of just minor little areas and little obstacles throughout this repair that kind of just threw us off. And so what that does is it throws the rhythm off for the repair. When you're a master technician, you kind of have your certain process or your certain ways of going about a repair. You know what you want to do first, second, third, and how you want to finish. With this, it was a lot of impromptu tool changing. Hey, maybe this one will work. Maybe this one. We used pretty much, I would say, the majority of the tools in our arsenal here, from soft tips to blunt tips, sharp tools, stand liner tools, a massive amount of just different hammers just to move this metal back into original shape. So as you guys will see from this last or from these last couple shots here, how it came out, we were super pleased with the repair. The customer was super pleased with the repair, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.